YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Fam, sometimes you got to think outside the box. Sometimes you got to open your mind. Sometimes you got to be a little more perceptive on things that, may actually help you in the long run. A lot of people are jealous just because you got hobbies and you are interested in things that stimulate your brain and not confine it. A lot of people are locked into a mindset because they can't think outside of anything else other than what they're into. That's one thing that I like about hobbies, man. They have a way of invoking your imagination. They have a way of having you to think outside the box. How I'm going to get the money to get this new pre-order or this or that or this new game or this new piece for my car or, this new thing, for such and such. Like I said, cars are hobbies too. There are a lot of people who collect actual cars and, do work on them. And, I know a couple of people who do. And my thing is, man, that's one thing that you got to think of, ways to do it. And, man, like I told you, my boy was out there donating plasma. He was like, man, how did you think I got all that shit, man? I was over there laughing. I was like, man, I didn't think you did all that. And he was sitting there telling me he broke it all down, what they get and what blah, 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 what you get the first month. And I'm just listening. But that's the thing with a lot of this stuff. You have to listen. A lot of this stuff, you got to take heed. A lot of this stuff, you just got to pay attention. And that's the thing that I've been looking at, man. A lot of people don't want to actually see what's going on. Everybody is stuck into that mindset, whereas if I'm not happy, you cannot be happy. And, one thing about life, we are all individuals. You were born alone. You're going to die alone, man. It's best to live your life. Misery loves company. Don't let miserable people be around you. When you're sitting back trying to discover who you are as a person or what you like to do as a person, what you like to build or what you like to be involved in, man, you know what? Get around people that are like you. Join clubs that, stimulate your interests. Like, if you're into action figures, join an action figure club. I'm talking about ones that meet up. If you're into a gym shoe thing, join some that meet up, that have an annual meetup or something like that. Or join some of the ones that had a sneaker balls where you come dressed up and you wearing your sneakers. Like I said, all of this stuff plays something into your overall mindset of keeping this mindset that you have healthy. You know what? Creativity is a beast. But without that creativity, you ain't nothing. You got to be able to think and keep on thinking on your feet, man. And that's one thing that I love about collecting, man. It challenges you, man. When you're not able to buy stuff, sometimes you got to sell some of the stuff that you have. Sometimes you got to trade some of the stuff you have with other people to get some of the stuff that you want. And see, this is why I recommend hobbies for kids, man, because it teaches you something. It teaches you not don't get every damn thing that you want. You got to work for it. If everything was the way you want, guess what? It wouldn't be worth having. Now all of a sudden, we switching gears and doing different things everywhere, man. Everybody is doing stuff that's going to make them happy or make them sad, man. I'm looking at stuff that's going to build up, my collection, not tear it down or not, get rid of all the good pieces and keep the bad pieces. My point is, like at one point I talked about selling it because of the stress of it. These things here behind us, they may bring us joy and collecting and, just having fun. These are just toys and that's all they are. They may be collectible to some and some of us, they're just toys. They're just wall decorations or art or, lit pieces of art. And this is why we pick the ones that we see in the package with the best color schemes, the best paint apps, and, all the pieces look right. That's why we pick those. And, we add them to our collection. As I was saying before, there's a Hulkman over here for DC Multiverse. They're bringing the original Hulkman back to DC Multiverse. The one with the green pants and no shirt, with the harness on, with the Hulk in the middle, man, with the brown wings, not the, gold wings, man. So that's cool. Firestorm. Another cool one, man. So we're getting quality in here, and you starting to think about what you want and how you want to move forward, man. Like I told you, ramen toys with Mask and Silverhawks and Centurions, they doing it up. You're looking at even got the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider car, man. They got the General Lee. Man, I'm sitting there looking, but they calling it something else. Man, that's the thing that I'm talking about, man. Sometimes you got to go outside the box, man. NECA doing a lot of good stuff, man. But, I started to notice that NECA is so expensive now. They're like on the higher end now. They like 30 and up. And you like, damn, I remember NECA was $19.99. But, man, you know what? Everybody got to go up. In order to keep people employed, doors open, creating more, toys and stuff like that. Just like I told you the other day with Dollar Tree. They're talking about bringing glass cases into the store because the theft has went through the roof on certain merchandise like batteries, anything dealing with medicine, deodorants and stuff like that. You got to put this shit in glass cases now to keep people from stealing. And it's sad, man. It really is. But you got to do what you got to do in order to keep those prices down. People want everything to be a certain price, but you know what? All of that takes something. We've been doing something for so long, fam. We've been pushing out stock to people. My thing is, a lot of people were telling me, you collect gym shoes, man. I don't just collect the gym shoes, I wear the gym shoes. My gym shoes look a little different than people who collect gym shoes. A lot of men are dirty. I wear them. That's the purpose of the shoe, is to be worn. Anytime you say some of these shoes, man, they mess up. Because some of them are not meant to last. The whole purpose behind collecting shoes, I don't know, but my thing is overall is just wear the stuff. Wear it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been wearing stuff, man, seeing what I like and don't like. And, like I say, don't particularly get involved in something if you don't know what you're doing. Don't start collecting toys if, you don't know if you want to do it. Don't start collecting die casts or video games, Funko Pops, gym shoes. Man, start slow. Buy one pair of shoes or buy a video game, for a system that you like and see if you like playing games. A lot of collectors are people who play games or play with the actual toy. And, y'all ask, how do you play with toys? Anytime that you posing them on the shelves and putting them in all type of positions, you are playing with the toy. They don't automatically come like that. You do know that, right? So you are playing with the toy. If you putting them in a particular pose or position, you're playing with the toy. Man, at the end of the day, this is what all of this is about. A lot of people miss the big point in all of this. Collecting is a form of relaxation at times. Like my childhood was, man. It was crazy. It was out there. It was all over the place. But you know what? Back then, that's what it was. Just like now is. It's just how it is. The world has changed. Both for the good and for the bad. But that's progress. You got to keep progressing, and this is what this world is doing. You just got to learn to roll with the punches. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm rolling with the punches. As, my disposable income shrinks, I start buying less. I don't buy more, I buy less. That way, as things go down, you start taking what you buy down. If you used to buy 3 toys in a month, you start buying like 2. And if it start going like this again, you just buy 1. If it go like this, you just hold off. You may buy 1 every 2 months. Man, it's what it is. You got to make sure at the end of the day that you are surviving. You are living and not just surviving. It's a difference between living your life and just surviving. Surviving means you're able to just cover the bills, and put food on the table. But you have no life other than that. I want to be able to live as well. And, that's what a lot of people miss the imagination and all of that stuff at. You got to be able to see what's down the road or what it is that you want to do down the road. But fam, till later, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.